Hey guys, Crewman here, and I went shopping, in case you couldn't tell by all of these parts. So, if you watched last week's video on Friday, you'll know I sold a coworker slash buddy a PC, and I made $1,170 from it. I also sold a super budget PC, which the video should have either dropped or it should be about to drop. I don't know when it's going to release as of filming this. I made $216 on it. That gave me almost $1,400 to go buy stuff. And boy, did I spend the last week buying stuff. So let me go over everything that I bought here and how much I paid for it all. And why, and I'll go over quickly, briefly, why I bought it. And yeah, I guess I'm going all in on flipping PCs, huh? All right, so let's start off with these. This is 6 Noctua NH-L965s. My buddy, who's a crypto miner, is liquidating his stuff. He's like, I don't want to deal with these. Do you want them? I said, I don't know. What do you want to sell them to me for? He said 135 shipped for all of them. So it comes out to like $22 a cooler. Now, these will look great in basically any build. Way better than, like, say, a stock cooler like that. And I think they cost between $60 and $70 a cooler. So that seemed like an obvious no-brainer. So $135 for all that. One of my good buddies, who actually helped me a lot getting into flipping PCs, he runs Ed's PC Garage. Go sub to the channel, go check it out. He bought a case with a PC in it, and the case was worth like $200. He paid like $30 or something for it, some ridiculous price. So then he offered me this PC in it for $50. I came back and said, I'll give you $40 for it, because I want to pair it with the 970 that I got in a previous video, and probably one of these power supplies, which I'll go over in a second. And I figured for $40 for basically a full PC, it's like a DDR3 build, but if I could put it with a 970, list it for maybe like $150, I could probably make a profit off of it. Either way, low risk, low reward, and it should be fun to see what it can do. $40. Next, this Ryzen 5 5500, new in box. I bought this with a B450 motherboard. The motherboard didn't get sent. Long story, I think the guy said he mispacked it. So it was supposed to be $160 for the combo. He refunded me half, so $55 for a 5500. Seems not the best deal, but I wasn't really going to fight him. It was a better deal with the motherboard, but, you know, I didn't really want to push him for any more, and it is what it is. This is a Digital Assassin white cooler. I saw this for $26, and it even has RGB on it. And I was like, well, this will go perfect in that all-white build I've slowly been acquiring parts for. So I went and bought that on Amazon to give it a try. This next lot is kind of pretty cool. There was a guy that I've been buying some parts from, and I circled back around and I said, hey, do you have any more parts? He said, yeah, I've got a 2080 Super build I want to sell. Basically everything but the case. And we agreed to a price of $300 plus shipping was $60. Which sucked, but I still thought it was worth it. So I got an EVGA 2080 Super. Looks like a For the Win 3 model. It's chonky boy. A Strix 470F motherboard. 4 sticks of 3200 CL14 RGB RAM, DDR4. I got a Ryzen 2700X. A Wi-Fi card. Some random fans, which I appreciate him throwing in. You can always use fans. A Wraith Stealth cooler, the RGB one, so that'll look great in a build. A AIO, which I'll actually probably use. He said it was in good shape, and he keeps his parts in good shape. So I got all of that for $360. So I definitely think it was worth it. And this will be the centerpiece of a build coming up soon. I just don't know what yet. Next, these two 3700Xs. These were bent pin, and they're in real bad shape. I offered $20 each. He said, okay. I fixed one. The other one I almost fixed and I broke a pin off of it. So I just have to resolder it. But these will work most likely just fine. And either way, I spent $40 on both of them. So very low risk, very high reward. Sign me up. Remember that 4060 I bought with broken fans? Well, I bought the fan replacements. They cost a little bit more than I wanted at $40. But the GPU was so cheap that I think I got this 4060 Ti for like 150 total. So sign me up for that. And so we're going to go get these fixed. And I think I'm going to put the 4060 Ti in a white build. We're going to call it like a white Spider-Man build or something. Next, we've got a 1080 non-Ti Seahawk. It's the Hydro version, you know, the hybrid version. I offered 85. He eventually took it. Seemed like a pretty good deal. Nothing flashy. Now we've got the crazy lot. So I knew a crypto miner who was getting out of the space, and I wanted to see what he had non-GPU parts, because those are kind of hard for miners to sell. And boy, did he have a lot. So basically I got all of these hard drives. There's 4 256 ones for $5 each. And those are great for budget builds. He gave me all the 120s. I think I gave him like $10 for 6 of them, or 7 120s. Throw them in budget builds again. This is a Z570 Pro Wi-Fi. It's got 2 RGB. The A channels aren't working, but it comes with a 10105F, that same combo I bought before. He gave it to me for, I think it was 80. And I said, yeah, why not? I'll take a gamble on it. I could put it in a budget build. And this is the same thing, but an 8th gen version. That was 60. I don't know. These Intel parts seem to hold their value. So worst case, maybe I sell the motherboard. Or again, put it in an ultra budget build. He gave me this case with a power supply for 40 bucks. Now, cases, I bought 2, or I got this one without a box. But after shipping that one ultra budget case, unless they're free, I don't think I'm going to take cases without a box, because they're too annoying to pack and to pack basically. You got to find the right box, enough packing supplies. Next, 4 450 white EVGA power supplies. These are great for budget builds. I offered him $10 each. He took them. 3 850s. I don't remember the models. They're not GQs. They're the fully modular ones. I offered him 25 for each. He took them. 3 650s. I offered him 20. He took them. So basically, this whole thing for 400 bucks. It was worth it. I mean, it's hard drives, it's power supplies, it's stuff I'm going to need for a long time. And these weren't even used. So that was great. And then I just went out and bought this Cooler Master case on eBay. I found it for 40 bucks. And I said, screw it. So we're going to pair this with all of the other parts that I have. And I should be able to build a ton of computers. Basically what I'm just doing is I'm hoarding parts. And then I'm going to put them in, I'm just going to get them all organized by type and what they are. And then it's just going to be like a puzzle piece. I'm going to make PCs, and as I sell them, I'm going to put more together. And like on the store, I'm always going to try to have like a medium range, an ultra budget, and maybe like a higher end build. I'm going to try to have 3 to 4 builds listed at a time. And as I sell them, I put the money back in, and we'll just keep rolling it. I mean, 2 PCs turn into all these parts, which could theoretically make at least 2 PCs. Maybe more. I mean, I really only have 2 graphics cards in this pile. But you get the point. I could at least make 2 PCs out of this pile. And I have all of this extra stuff with it. So this was a pretty epic parts hunt. I mean, I'm just acquiring PCs and parts. I'm going to have it all marked. And, I'm going to have motherboard, CPUs, RAM. And I'm just going to be like shopping. I'm going to go, what do I want today? So I'm excited to get all of that set up. And I'll probably have a use for the crypto mining shed now. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. This was a pretty epic parts hunt. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm pretty good at finding deals, if I do say so myself. I'm going to pat myself on the back. So thanks again for watching. We got a ton more builds coming. Maybe we'll do more than 1 build a week. I don't know. It just depends on how fast I can build them. And hopefully I don't have issues. I feel like the last 3 builds I've had an issue, whether it was me or some random dumb luck. So hopefully I don't have any, and it'll make building them faster. All right, guys. Peace out. See you on the next one. And if you enjoy PC parts hunting, PC flipping, PC reviews, please make sure you like and subscribe. The channel's growing exponentially. We've doubled our subscriber count in the last week alone, and I plan on doing, hopefully maybe doubling it in the next month. So see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.